Okay, legends, welcome back to the channel with another Black Beacon video. This time we'll be talking about the mechanism, the engraving system, the equipment, the leveling up, the ancient marks, which is the late game content that you want to go and grind and farm so you can go into that event or these events that will be coming in the future and progress in the story, in the chapter, 3-star everything with consistent teams and consistent builds. I'll be talking about everything and explaining everything just right now. So basically we're gonna go and check a unit. I have Nana. I'm gonna go and talk about her, and first of all I'm gonna explain some basic stuff so you can do or understand what you need to go and focus on without messing up your lineups or your equipments or anything else, and you can transfer these to different characters when you want to upgrade them and build them and go throughout these type of stats. So first of all, we're gonna go and view the stats. Now we have the max vigor. We all know what the vigor is, and you can consume it and you can go and accumulate it outside the fight depending on how much percentage that you have. Now on field max vigor we have 3, it's up to 300, and you can accumulate it more and more. Now you see the percentages, the attack, the defense, and everything. What is pierce? So pierce is negating or ignoring defenses, so ratio of ignoring enemies defense when dealing damage with basic attacks or skills, which is absolutely fantastic. This is one of the main things that you want to focus on your main carry or damage dealer. Basically one of the things that you want to get it at least to up to something between 40 to 50%. Do not go and overkill that. It does not matter. Focus on attack because you scale off of an attack with your carries or of your skill damage or elemental damage, which is darkness, electric, fire, or lightning, or light. This is what we have right now. So the elemental anomaly mastery, I want you to focus so much on this. So the anomaly and how it works on one character on your lineup. So basically you'll have your main damage dealer. If it depends on anomaly mastery, you're gonna go and focus that as well, but I highly recommend pick up a character or a carry that depends on something else, something like their elemental damage, their attack, or their crit rate, crit damage. This is what you want to focus on. The elemental anomaly, keep it for the buffers, and we'll be talking about one specific buffer in specific. Now, when the character is the one with the highest elemental anomaly mastery among those accumulating anomaly, this stat affect the power of all elemental anomaly effects, including status burning, electrocution, glaring, erosion, and overlord. Now, what does overlord mean as well? We're gonna talk about the overlord. Overlord is when you go to this golden state, when everything you can spam your spells and everything, and we're gonna talk how much important it is. Now if you have a mono team, let's say full electric team, full fire team, full light team, or you having a full darkness team, this will not be as good as when you are playing with different type of elements. So when you're playing, let's say dark, light, and electric, and you have this overlord, it will last longer and you can do it with everybody else. Now if you have it at mono, you can do it with 1, maybe 2, and it will not last that long, and you want to make it last as much as possible so you can spam your skills, do your combos perfectly. So if you want to play overlord, you want 3 types of elements on your team. Yes, we know that mono, sometimes you're gonna go with the all, let's say, light units against a specific boss that takes more damages from light. Put your carry at light and play the others at different, so you can buff and debuff and heal, or etc, whatever you want to do. Now off-field vigor, if of course how much you have points on that, we have 30 here, and it's the minimum, and you want to keep it that way. You don't want to play with this one. It does not matter. Even if you're off-field, you're gonna get a lot of vigor and you're gonna accumulate your power for that. Now of course for every character they have their element, and this element for Nana, it's a dark, so I'm playing darkness damage. Now you don't want to build it that much. Between 10% and 15% is the best way. I got it to 21% because I was rolling on a lot of darkness damage boost, and I kept it on it. Now her ultimate is darkness, her basic attacks are with attack, so I need to focus more on attack, not on darkness, because I spam a lot of basic attacks. We'll be talking about that as well. Now that I explained all of this, how pierce is super important, of course you have critical hit rate, which is crit rate, and the crit damage, something that you need to focus as well. Now if you have a lot of crit rate and you have a little bit of crit damage, that doesn't mean that your character will be dealing a lot of damage. If you build a little bit of crit rate, build a little bit of crit damage. As you see, my crit rate here at 30%, I need to increase it a little bit. My critical damage at 100% of my damage, so I double my damage, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, let's talk about the ancient marks. So ancient marks are like this way. You're gonna put them in a specific way. You can play whatever you want to play. Like you can play 3 spots, you can play the 5-1, you can play the 9-1, you can play, and depending on whatever you want. Now it does not matter the effects, all of them to be stacked. Like you don't want to take as much effects as you want to take as much stats. So you can play this effect on Nana. I described it on my previous video, you can go and check it out. I don't know if it's bugged or intended to be like that. It still works and gives her the highest damage dealer, or becomes one of the highest damage dealer when you equip it and upgrade it on her as an AoE damage dealer, which is really insane. Now for her stats, as you see here, I have a little bit of HP and defense. I don't care about them that much, but if you rolled on them, you might keep them until you find something better. Attack is the most important thing, then pierce, crit rate, crit damage, and darkness. These are what I want on my carry. Now if my carry was thunder, I would go attack, pierce, crit rate, crit damage, and I would go thunder, light. All these damages boost. So as you see, this one I got crit rate, crit damage, and attack, which is absolutely fantastic. The other one, crit rate, crit damage, and darkness damage. And the others, I'm taking darkness damage, pierce, attack, crit rate, crit damage, something like that, so I can capitalize and maximize my damages. Here I got HP and defense, and don't worry, if I don't want this anymore, if I got, like, let's say crit rate, crit damage on a 3-piece or 1-piece, just like this one. So this one, if we get the similar one, this is the piece. Let's go and do the equip. No, not unequip. So it's this piece. This piece I have on it HP, attack, and defense. Let's say I got another 2 pieces which are blue with crit rate and one with crit damage. And I want to keep the attack and the crit rate and the crit damage. You can go disassemble. You can click whichever the one that it is. So we're gonna search for it. Is it this one? It's this one. So I can select and I can dismantle it, and it will give me attack, HP, and defense, and then I can go and join them again or upgrade them again. The upgrading system and how does it work? Let's do this for my thunder character. So I have this on my thunder character and it is at level 1. So let me unequip this. I have crit rate on it. Now I have something with crit damage. Let me check where is the crit damage. So here we go. We have crit damage. I can add it. Oh, here is dismantle. Okay, let's go out of dismantle and let's go and do level up. So I level it up. Crit rate, let's put the crit damage with it. So select, it will give me a leveled up one with a crit rate and crit damage, as you see here. Now I want to upgrade it. I take another blue one. If there's any anomaly, thunder damage, because she's thunder, so that's perfect for her. I can go and upgrade it, and here we go. We got a level 3 thunder damage, crit rate, and crit damage on her. It's not the best build for her, which I'm building, but again, there is no problem with that. You can dismantle it later. You're not gonna lose anything. You're gonna just go and pick them up or put the crit rate and crit damage on the character that is desired. And if we're gonna go and look at her right now, which I upgraded her skill, which is this one. It has the crit rate, crit damage, and the thunder damage. So her thunder damage at 10%, I don't know, I want more than that. Now I got that because I was rolling and I wanted something better to have on my Nana. So my Nana had attack, so I got another one with attack. I was searching for crit rate and critical damage, and then I got crit damage, but I didn't get critical rate. Now how could you change one of these? Let's say you have attack, HP, critical rate, and you have something like critical damage, or you want to roll it. You can go and level up, or not level up, go to equip, click on that and do re-engrave. Now when you want to re-engrave something, let's say I want to put darkness here, I can remove the attack and I can put, let's say, darkness damage instead. I can hit confirm. I need 3 of the chisel. Now where do you get your chisel? You can go to your battle pass. If you paid for the battle pass, which is here in the PE bonus, you can purchase it and you're gonna get a lot of rewards. So if you're gonna do the upgrade, let's say I hit upgrade, it tells you how much you're gonna get and what are you gonna get from here. As you see, there is the chisel, here we go, or the re-engraving, this is what you call it here, and you can use it. Now of course you can get it for free. I got 3 for free, and if you're gonna hit and click purchase up, you're gonna get more. I think, no, it's 3 per battle pass. So I use it on a thing that is specific for me, which I wanted, and it worked perfectly. Yes, you can upgrade them by diamonds. It will cost me 1,500, but you don't need to do that. Now I did go and upgrade it to hit the level 35, so I can take these 2 and it cost me something in 200 or 300 diamonds, which you don't need to do, but I wasn't patient, I was impatient, so I can make this video. Now, every character needs something to do with their skills. So let me talk about the best lineup that you can have on any account. Any account. Two characters are most important characters in my opinion. If you're free to play or pay to win, even if you have these two characters, it will make the entire game easy. I finished every single content in the game. I just finished the game. Game over, okay? And how I did that, I was having a little bit of hardships, and then I played this simple lineup. So you play a buffer, debuffer, and damage dealer, which is Azzy. Azzy is amazing character. She will buff your attacks, she will put damages on the enemies, debuff the enemies so they take extra damages, and you will deal more damages with your carry. Now, what else I did? I dropped my carry, and I'm using my carry. Now, you can use whatever carry that you want. Make sure you don't have two anomaly characters on your lineup. So I have one dark, one thunder, and one water. And this is anomaly character, which is, I want to build her on anomaly, and I have a lot of anomaly on her. Now, another unit that is having a lot of anomaly, somebody like Hefe or Hepie. Now, I can't use her with her and build them both on anomaly because one will be registered only. So you will need to build only one of them on that. So this is why you're gonna pick and choose which one that you want. Now, the other safest character, which is Asti. Asti is the best healer, hands down, in the game. Yes, I know there's Logos. Logos is a 5-star. This is a 4-star. Does she do better work than her? Absolutely, she does better healing than her. Now, what does Logos do is damage dealing / healing, and her healing are not as insane as this. Now, Asti works good with every single character that does dot damage or AoE or something that goes over time. Like Nana, her glaives keep rolling. When she does her healing, she will have the glaives rolling around her while Nana is outside the field. So you can deal that much damage and regain HP at the same time. Similar goes with Azzy. Azzy can drop her first skill, you can swap in with her, and the first skill will continue raining while you're dealing damage. Now, there's a lot of things that you can revolve around that. Now, how Asti work is that you just drop her into the battlefield, use her first skill twice, which is the umbrella, and follow up it with the second skill, and just go into your carry, deal as much damage, you gain more HP, and your entire lineup will heal, which is absolutely beautiful. And we're gonna showcase this in a game style. So what do you need to get on these characters? Characters as carries. The most thing that you need to focus on them with the ancient mark is the attack, as we said. If we're gonna go and check what I have here, I have high attack, I have high pierce, critical rate, critical damage, and their elemental damage. Now, I have HP and defense. Maybe I'll change them, maybe I'll leave them, but this will be absolutely great for them. And the set effect, what you get with the one that is 10 grid. I think this is a 10 grid, right? I don't know if it's a 9 or 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 grid. So you want to use one of these or something else that you feel like it's good for your lineup. This is absolutely fantastic on Nana, so this is why I'm using on her, and this is how I buff her stats. Now, what I'm using on Azzy, I'm using thunder damage, critical damage, and critical hit rate, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, this is the elemental damage that we're talking about, which is the anomaly. If you're gonna go and check which one has it, this is elemental anomaly mastery. Again, I have it on something else, elemental anomaly mastery, and here elemental anomaly mastery. So she's the one I'm focusing on. She's the second best damage dealer on my lineup. The healer does damage, Asti does the good damage, but this one is the second one that deals the highest damage, and it's a dot damage. She debuffs and buffs, so absolutely she's wonderful for your lineup and makes your carry looks even stronger. Your carry will deal 3 times the damage when you have Azzy on the team, not 2 times. It doesn't double it, it triples the damage of your damage dealer, and this is how you play around it. You start the battle with her, you drop her first skill again to drop the drone, and you do her second skill, you switch out to your damage dealer, your carry, and you dish out damages, which is great. Now, when you drop on HP, you rinse and repeat with that. Every time you do your rotation, you go back to your buffer debuffer, which is Azzy, do the same thing, and then you drop your carry. When you're low on HP and on hard stage, which they hit you and remove half of your HP, you drop your healer, and your healer will go and use the first skill twice, second skill, and absolutely finish. Now, I don't have all the sets finished, but this is the best thing that you want to use for your healer, which is the Hippocratic Oath. Now, what does this one? It heals a character other than the wielder, target by 20% increase in healing, and 10% increase in damage dealt for 5 seconds. So for 5 seconds, you're gonna deal insane amount of damages. This is why we swap from our healer to our damage dealer. We gain the 5%, the 10% extra boost, and this is why I got it to level 3. And as I said, to level it to level 3, you can't level it up with the same attributes. So let's say we bought one with HP. So let me show you something here. So we're gonna go to equip. This one has some thunder damage boost, and or let me check 2 of the same. So water, elemental. I don't have similar stuff that I can upgrade them. Fire damage, critical damage. Again, I don't have. These are randoms that I dropped and I got. So this one has HP. Okay, thunder damage boost. Do we have another one with thunder damage boost? This is fire. So I need to do thunder with the 3. Let's check if we have with the 3. You can filter out and check it out. So do we have with the 3? This one has defense. I can upgrade this one actually and add to it thunder damage boost. Now if I had defense and I had another one that is free that I want to upgrade and it's also defense, you can't upgrade them or merge them together. It will not increase the number that you have on the defense. Okay, you can't do that. You need a different type of substat that is not found on the main one, so you can upgrade that. And whenever you want to upgrade now you can do thunder and light. You can level up the thunder and put another a light one on it, and you will get thunder and light. But there's no character that have double attributes for us to do that. Maybe in the future they're gonna release that. I hope they don't. It will make it a little bit more complicated. But this is how it goes for now. And this is how you need to focus on your lineup. Again, let me remove this, confirm, and we go about, this is our healer. So I'm using the heal set on her. I'm using everything with defense and water damage for her. So she deals more water damage and she takes more defense and more HP. So I have this one with HP, defense, and water damage. I have this one with defense. If I have water damage, I will add it. If I have HP, I will add it. Now she scales off of attack as well. She does get critical hit. As you see, I have the 1 point here. It has pierce and critical hit. If it was critical and attack and damage deal or attack, water or critical damage, I would keep it. So you're gonna go and check the bonus review, what we have and the effect. And this is your main stats basically on her. She has a high crit rate actually on herself, which is really good. So I have 16% crit rate, 4% crit damage, which doesn't matter. I don't need all of that. I have 22% more HP, 30% more defense, and water damage boost. So what happens is when I drop into the battle to deal damage with her or to heal my team, because she's high on HP and defense, even if she takes a hit while I'm switching, or if I switch and I'm clicking her skills, she survives, so she can give me that buff. Or I want to start a stage with her, I can start with her without her getting one shot with one unit or from one enemy, which is absolutely beautiful. I intended to do that with her. I know she's built on a different thing. She scales off of her attack a little bit. She can crit with her healing. Healing's crit as well in this game, which is beautiful actually. And water damage. Why water damage boost? I focused on a little bit on it because it will help her with her skills deal extra damages, so she will help me with DPS, and this is actually great. And her healing comes out of how much damage you do, so the more damage that she does, the more healing that we take as well. So how to play her, or how to build her, in my opinion: HP, defense, water damage, because she's water, and maybe a little bit of attack if you can put attack on her, and that would be great. Don't do crit. It doesn't matter if she crits with her heal or not, because the chip damage that you're gonna do with your lineup to your enemies will allow you to heal fully and maxi. Now let me go and show you something. So basically I did also finish some of the events. Some of the events are not available for me because I finished them. So I did claim the weapon, and I did finish everything that is available for Florence. And I did get her custom. So this is the custom. When you finish, you're gonna get it, and you're gonna get a little bit of keys for summons. I think I got some summons here. So did I get? Yeah, 13. So I got the 10 summons, and I did get her. I went to 70 for her pulls to get her. Let me show you in a battle. Let's say what type of battle is good. Story, chapter 3, hard mode maybe. Let's go for hard mode. And let's go. I didn't 3-star it because I was a little bit lazy, but you can 3-star it. So let's go into this stage. I'm gonna show you how do you start and you proceed. So I have my healer, I have my buffer, which I start the battle with my buffer into my damage dealer, and whenever the buffs are off, I go into my buffer again into my damage dealer. Now, when I feel I'm low on HP, I drop my healer and I do the combo. I will show you one which I use the 3 characters on it, and I will show you the next one which I just go and absolutely obliterate the stage without even using heals, because the buffing that comes from Azzy is absolutely insane. So 3 different units or 3 different factions: water, light or electric, and darkness. And the one with the anomaly, the only one with anomaly, is my electric. So is as much as I do damage with her, she will buff everybody else with whatever they have. Now there's something called charge. I don't love to boost charges because charged units, especially my Nana, doesn't revolve around charge. But if you charge with different units, the charge take a little bit of time. Sometimes you pause a little bit for a second or two to do your charge effects. Even with her, you can do that. But I don't want to do that because if I be dependent on charge, I take a lot of damage while I stand there and wait for my charge to finish. So let's go and do this damage or this battle. I'm going to show you how I start. Now, before I start, I need to show you something. But I will show you whenever we want to retry this for real. How do you start with your characters? So we start like this. I will hold up the time. I did the first skill, second skill, and that's it. And I swap to my damage dealer now, and I just go ham and destroy everything. And here we go. Bam. All of them will be deadsies. Now, these stages have these bubbles that you stop the time with that we know about. So it's absolutely fantastic here how to use it. And here we go. And I use my skills. And because I'm buffing and debuffing, and I can put the buffer again. So if I feel like I need more buffs, I can do that. And I can take the buffs and I can go for it with my damage dealer again. Do this, get my blade, do the ultimate, and that's it. I think I finish it. That's a sweep clean. Now I can go with the ultimate, of course. Mid ultimate you can cancel as well. Now I didn't hit anybody. Now this is the healer. Let's say we took a lot of damage. So let me take a... No, don't kill. Okay, we cleared it. That was super easy actually. Let's do settlement and go again. And I will take damages and I show you what I do. But this is the lineup. How do you go and check which one you want to start with your lineup? You see here, it says number 2. You can click number 1, and number 1 will be the first one to be with the first strike in the battle. If you're playing for farming the materials for the ancient mark, sometimes you're gonna get low on HP on your buffer, on your main damage dealer. You want to start with your healer, so you start healing, so you can pick the third one to start. I will pick the second, so I can start with the buffs. I'll take a little bit of damage just to show you, whenever you take damage, how much actually Ast heals in this game. Absolutely incredible. So we're gonna go and freeze them here. Wait a second, freeze them. We do this. See how much damage I took? I'm taking a lot of damage, hefty damages. Okay, now I drop my healer. I use umbrella. I spam umbrella, then I heal with my second skill. I go with my carry and I do my shenanigans, my damages, and these are the damage. As you see the healings? You see the healings there on my support? She's back at full HP. Even though that she's not on the battlefield, I'm healing with them all. So she's back on full HP. You see that? Absolutely beautiful. Now we can stop time. We can buff again the drones. We can hit them with the second skill. Let's take a little bit of damages, okay? So we take some damages here. We stand here. Boom, 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 boom. Everybody is attacking me right now. Come on, attack me. All right. So we drop our healer. We stop the time. Umbrella, second skill. We drop her, and as you see, she was healing. And as you see, these heals, absolutely phenomenal. I'm using everything, and I do my ultimate, and I'll be at full HP because this will be massive damages. Here we go, full HP, no problemo, anytime. Here we go again. We do it. We click the skills. Now we go with our carry because we want to finish it. That's absurd because we took a lot of time here. And let's kill this with the ultimate, and that's it. GG. And we can use the ultimate of our healer as well. So we're gonna heal also when she does her ultimate. Beautiful. I love the umbrella shenanigans, as you see here. And we go. Easy peasy. This is how this team works. Versus bosses, absolutely beautiful. Farming stages, farming materials. Going to farm Ancient Mark. How do we farm Ancient Mark? You're gonna go to start. You're gonna hit explore. You're gonna go to start. And you're gonna go and explore. Now you finish the story, you finish everything, you go to level 3. Sometimes you wanna finish level 2 because you wanna take this, as much of this, the level 3 grid. Now if you wanna buy this chest to get this level 3, You click on top of the screen here on the plus icon and you buy one of these. So you redeem, but I don't have the stamina right now. Let me buy a stamina and show you how we do that. So I'm go inside, I do this. Let me buy diamonds. That's one stamina. You can go in, go to explore, start, explore. You can buy this one, the 3 grid one, which is a triangular one, this one the straight one, and this one the one that is like a banana. Which one you care for, which one you want to farm, you just go and click on it and hit it and upgrade it. So we're gonna go and buy, let's say this one. I don't have the points, right? The points are here, 0 by 10. So you click on it, buy 40, you buy 1, and you're gonna go and open chest. And when you open chest here we go. Okay, we use one. Don't I have, I think I do have. Which one I wanted to buy? The third one. Okay, we click on it and we do open. We still, what does it say? Insufficient chest fate. Okay, 0 out of 10. As you see here, it's 0 out of 10. Anyone that I can buy from? None of them I can buy. Okay, let's change. Okay, I have 10 out of 10 I can buy from here. So I can buy 1 from here. And here we go. We bought 1. And we got the level 1 one as well. So we got Elemental Anomaly Mastery. And we got here Pierce, which is good. Actually, I need the Pierce one. So you can use it on this one and you can buy the chest. So every day they tell me you buy 5 or buy 1. So you can check also your quests and they will tell you how much you do. It's weekly reset. Resets on Monday. So it's weekly. You don't need to buy them every single time. I highly recommend don't buy them like this from chest unless you want to finish the quest and you just go and farm them. Again, you farm these and you can go and farm them on your own. You can start the battle and go and farm it. It doesn't require you anything. It's just high power and you're gonna farm it infinitely. Now you can do this and you can do the quick battle. If you want to do the quick battle, you need to buy these and you need to finish it and save it. Save the lineup and the finish, and it will get you to the last time that you finished it. So last time I finished it, it was all of these buffs that I took. I still need to finish this one to 3 out of 3. You can change it by the end of the battle. You can change 3 of the cards of the relics that you have here to finish it actually and max it out. So what I did is I finished it this way. Now, whenever you want to go and skip, whenever you click skip, you start the battle. Of course, you can buy it here. You're gonna go and start the battle. It will send you directly to the boss level. You don't need to grind the 3 stages before that or pick and choose anything. You just save it, go with your same lineup with the same HP that you have on them. I have half HP on everybody and full HP on my Nana, so I can go and start my battle immediately. Maybe drop the healer, heal a little bit and deal damages. This is how I can go, and you can farm it time after time, time after time. But if you don't want to do the quick battle, you don't need to do this this one. You can go and actually, as you see, this is my save. And you can have 2 empty slots for different saves for different runs if they change this one. So you have the second one will open later, third one will open later, and you're gonna have different relics to farm in the future, which will be absolutely handy. And here you can pick whichever you want to go and farm, and you can farm it. Now it requires some attributes. This one you need to be at 3,000, 4,500, 6,500, which I did actually. It wasn't that hard, it was a little bit easy. Plus upgrade your bookmark. Try to upgrade it as much as possible, as much as you grind, as much as you get more points, and you can upgrade this fully, and I'll be doing that and maxing it out. This is everything you need to know about ancient marks. Yes, ancient marks are super important. You don't need to go full crit rate to 50% or whatever. 50% is a good mark for crit rate. You can go to 70%, but you need to focus on things like pierce, attack, some things about like their elemental damage that they do. Some characters need anomaly, some characters need heals, some characters need something else as buffing or debuffing. So again, you can go to the store. Here we go, and we're gonna go to token redemption. You can go to fate store and you can pick whatever you want. For the healer, I would highly recommend this one, which is the Hippocratic Oath, which will allow you to heal more and buff your damage dealer after you do your skills, and they start healing, and they will heal over time. So it will continuously trigger until the healing stops. So you're gonna be uptime with the 10% extra damages for the longest time. Now for supports, you can go and pick whichever you want that you feel like it will be better for you. Like this one grants the wielder a 3% increase in enhanced damage. If it's not enhanced, you don't care about it. This one, granting a shield to the wielder, deals 120% of their attack as regular damage to the nearby enemies on the battlefield, which you will use it. This one, I think, Ninsar is the one that gives shields, right? So yeah, Ninsar. So you absolutely need to play it, or you would love to play it on it, and you're gonna get elemental damage on it as dark or whatever you want. For the support, it doesn't matter what you build on her. I think if anything that could buff anybody on your team, you would love to play it. I got an extra one of this one. This is why I'm playing it on her. So actually, whenever she does damages, her basic attack, if I hit with, which I will never use, her basic attack hits more. So I maybe need to remove this and add something else. But so far I have it, so I kept it on her. And as you see, I'm playing elemental thunder damage and anomaly for her, which is absolutely beautiful and wonderful. I'm also focusing on a little bit of attack and anomaly. This is the most thing that you want to focus on her. I'm not gonna play her on crit rate or crit damage, thunder damage, elemental anomaly, and attack. This is what I want to play her on. Maybe a little bit of HP and defense if I get them randomly. I don't need the pierce with her. I need the pierce on my main carry. And yeah, this is basically everything that you want to know about Ancient Mark, about team composition. Again, don't play a mono team. Try to play 3 different types of characters on your lineup. I highly recommend build Asti and Azzy. The best support as buffer, debuffer, / damage dealer, which is Azzy. The best healer / DPS, which is Asti, because Asti, whenever she heals, or whenever she deals damage, the more that she deals damage, the more that she heals. The more that your lineup deals damage, everybody on your lineup heals, which is absolutely wonderful. This is one of the broken characters in the game right now, which is a support healer. And in my opinion, and this is strictly my opinion, she's 100% better than Logos. Do not invest on Logos. Get her for collection. Do not go and build her. Yes, she deals a lot of damage as a damage dealer, as a sub damage dealer, but no way she heals just like how Asti heals. Absolutely beautiful. And let me know about your thoughts. Tell me what team builds are you building. Tell me what cheesy mechanics are you using. Maybe we can spread them to the whole community. And I'll be seeing you in the next one.